I white now? Why am I white? Titanium white. Hello, 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 hello. Aster, Skull Sorcerer, hello. Skull Sorcerer's not going to like me today because we're not doing a tank. For good reason. I couldn't undercoat it because it's pissing it down. So I've got good reason why I can't. Whistle stream. Whistling the can anyone know what the theme tune was? Bye. No excuses. How am I meant to go outside and undercoat something when it's pissing it down? Please explain that to me. So we're going to talk about the date slate. Plus I got a banging headache from work. Varo, hello. Trakel, and Trakel, 40k, hello. How is everyone? Yeah, I've got an absolute banging headache from work. And I just want to sit and talk, which is one of my favourite things to do, as you can tell. And, yes. The holy with the broly. Shalom, I'm hearing problems, not solutions. I don't do problems, I only do solutions. My solution is to sit and talk. And drink very cold Pepsi Max. And say that Dank owes me a gifted membership. For the abuse I take from him all the time. Winchester, hello. So yes, that was a surprise today. We knew there was one coming, but I didn't think it'd be this soon after announcing all that stuff about the Space Marines. Now, has everybody seen the old switcheroo they tried? I want to shout big shout out to Wilson. A huge shout out to Wilson for this. Did everyone see the dirty little bastards, what they tried to do? So, have a look at this, everyone. Have a look at this. So, that was my stream. Yes, that was my stream. You will see up here, Centurion Assault Squad, Centurion Devastator Squad, Razorback, Predators, Vindicator, Whirlwind, Intercept. So yeah, that was as we did it. That was Monday, right? Then if you go back into it, oh, what's this? What have we got here? What have we got here? Just a couple of haters. Yes. What is that, everybody? What is that? What? Hang on. What is that? Right there. What is that thing right there? What is it? Hang on. Nope, wrong thing. What is that? Right there. What is that? What is that? Where's that come from? What is it? I want to know. Sorry, I just had to fix the stream then. But that was quite good, wasn't it? The camera moving. Woo! No shit, really. But what is that? Ah! Didn't really want to look at that one. But yes, sons of bitches have added things. No, not there. There. The old switcheroo. So a big shout out to Wilson there for finding that. And telling me this morning at 10 to 8, as I was getting out of the shower. That's fuel for hopes we'll get Horus Heresy Dreads in 40k. Well, you will definitely get them in Legends. So you'll be able to play your Contemptors, you'll be able to play your Leviathans, you'll be able to play all of them when the rules come out. Now, I will be playing mine in Alpha Legion colours. Because who knows? That's why. But yeah, the Dreadnought. That's in the Horus Heresy's next expansion. Would be interesting if they put box notes in, wouldn't it? Because did they have box notes? It maybe during the scouring. It's all right, Wilson. I was up anyway. Don't apologise. Yeah, bye Bjorn. Bye Bjorn. Buy the Baal Predator. Not Baal Predator, Roddy. The what's the Blood Angel one? What's the Blood Angel one? It's not the Death Company Dread. Is it another one? Is it Death Company Dread and the Librarian one? They were all box notes as well. So yes, goodbye to them. So, if you want a Predator or Vindicator, just buy the 40k Chaos 40k version. They're not going yet. True. You can buy that one, or you can buy the Horus Heresy one. Horus Heresy one goes together better. And it's cheaper, as we found out the other day. But good advice, Skull Sorcerer. Bjorn not going to get a new model? We don't know. We don't know. Now, you've got to think, he's either going to die, or if he doesn't die, he's going to get a new model. It's got to be one of the two, and it's got to be this edition. Luna, hello. Does that mean we'll get new dreads? Well, I have heard of a new dread, a flame or melter or venerable dread variant. So, is it going to be a bigger version of the box knot where you can have an assault cannon, you can have a las cannon, you have a grip, you can have weapons, and you can completely... Because think about it now. The Ballistus is all range, and it's got feet that it can kick you with. Then you've got the Brutalis, which is claws with a couple of little bits that can, shoot you from its tits, shoot you from its head. And then you've got the Redemptor, which is kind of, I'll shoot you with this one, and I'll grip you with this one. It's like, boom, boom, boom. So you haven't got one where you can completely change it, and you can go, right, I'll have a las cannon on this one, and I'll have a melter on this one, or I'll have an assault on this one, and I'll have a power fist on this one, or I'll have this, I'll have this, I'll have that. That's the thing that they're missing, and I think that's what we're going to get, and I think that will be revealed on Monday. There you go. I think it'll be revealed on Monday. Furiosa. We can already play the older legends. Yeah. It would be good if we got some of them dreads, because don't forget, Games Workshop love selling you the same stuff you've already got. So if they go, aha, right, here you can now use Leviathans in 40k, sold out. You can, because I was chatting to my local Warhammer shop, and we were talking, we reckon there's going to be a lot more things now that will come out, like the Custodes, where it's got 40k Horus Heresy on one box. 40k Horus Heresy. Which I think will also happen with Fantasy, or the old world, and AOS. So I think we're going to get a mixture of everything now. I think they finally woke up and realised that, hang on, not everyone plays both 40k and Horus Heresy, right? So why not open it up so that everyone in both of these buys them? Not everyone plays old world. Not everyone plays AOS. But hang on, let's open them all up and let's do it all. Fucking hopefully they've woke up and realised this bullshit. Alpha Legion is the most versatile when it comes to using CSM. Yes, 4 mana is Bob on there. Bjorn will be transplanted this edition. I reckon, all you have to do is take the sarcophagus out and throw in another one. So, yeah, I reckon he'll get anyone. I reckon there'll be a story where he gets his dread gets badly wounded. The sarcophagus has got to be, he's got to be put there. He's finally put into this new dread that's been specifically made for him, which is variant of the Redemptor to make him even more psychotic. Something like that. Monday, you think will be Vanguard vets? They've already shown a bit of them, haven't they? But they normally like to do two things, and I reckon they'll do, here's your Vanguard vets, here's all your little things, have a look at this, have a look at this, have a look at this, and look at this now! And then bring the dread out. Anyway, your story will be either Bjorn's dread gets damaged to repair, so they have to transfer him, then decide to switch him to a new dread because Space Wolf care much about it. Yeah. That's it, he'll either die or get a new dread. Yeah, I reckon that's the story, though. Oh, hang on, are we getting lag? Are we getting any form of lag? Because my network thing's just popped on. Might just have to change something. Hang on. Are we getting any lag, or is it alright? The only change will be longer legs. Yeah, it's true, yeah. Hang on, yeah. Hang on, I'm getting a bit of lag. Let me just try a sec. So bear with me. Right. That should have sorted it, hopefully. Don't know what's going on recently. Right, I hope we get a new Dreads along with a new Hellbrute. Yes, I would love a new Hellbrute. I reckon this year we'll get the Hellbrute. Trust GW to make Venerable Dreads. I've converted a Redemptor. The Hellbrute should have longer legs. It should do. Yeah, it just looks stupid. It's like if you watch the Blood Angels episode of on Warhammer TV and have a look at the box dread walking, they just look daft. They look absolutely daft. I have a whole month to show off the dread or the rhino. I don't think the rhino will be it. I think the rhino's next year. I'd love it to be, don't get me wrong, but I think it'll be next year. Skull Sorcerer doesn't know he's not here. He's upset with me because it's raining outside and I can't get outside to undercoat the Aries. So he's shouting at me now and throwing his toys out the pram, and he hates me and he's going to leave, and he's taking the kids in the house with him. Lag Monster A for about 5 seconds for a bit. Yeah, I've turned a few things off. It's still showing on my system that I've still got it. That's why I keep asking. Xenophon, how are we? Or Xenophon. I keep getting your name wrong. I do apologise. I'm just going to call you Xeno from now on. What chapter should I put the dead Gravis on my Hive Tyrant's base? Prefer something that doesn't have metallic trim. Dark Angels you could do because they don't have metallic trim. You could go for a lesser, like a second founding or something. Or Space Wolves. Finish GHB stat. I saw them, the Death Watch. They're fucking ace. So you're painting Belial. Oh, nice. I really enjoyed painting Belial. It's got a massive nose, Belial. It's weird. Should I get a Leviathan or a Saturnine Dread? Saturnine. Harder to put together. Bit of a pain in the ass, but looks loads better. And it's bigger than a Redemptor. The only Dread that's going to be bigger than it is the Telemon, which I really want the Telemon Dread. For the Dark Angels, definitely Saturnine. Saturnine with Plasma Bombards, because King of Plasmas. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, definitely. Salamanders, yeah. Lamenters, yeah. Dark Angels aren't classy. How dare you? I was thinking a plan for the Murder Fangs. Good idea. Ooh, okay. Murder Fang, tell us more. What about the dead First Company Ultramarines? They have fancy white bits, right? Very true, First Company Ultramarine. So you can just do it blue with white trim. There you go, First Company Ultramarine. Right, let's get on to this. Balance Dataslate, everyone. First thing we will do is look at the point changes. So we'll come back to all this in a sec. We will look at one thing, which is a core rule change, which is not a massive thing. There was only one thing that they changed. So pretty much when they add new stuff, they put it in red. All right. So these were the ones that they did in the first one. This is now in the second. So if a rule allows a unit to be eligible to declare a charge after disembarking from a transport model that made a normal move that turn, that unit makes an assault disembark move for the disembarkation instead of a disembark move. So they've just added the assault bit to it. If the rule allows you to disembark from a transport model that made an advance move, that turn, that unit makes a shock disembark move. So they've now added an assault disembark move and a shock disembark move. So there you go. So we'll have a little look into what they are soon. Well, here we go. So, what shall we do first? Obviously, it's got to be Space Marines. Space Marines first. Right, so these are the points changes for Space Marines. There's been 2, I believe. Just 2. So aggressors are all fine. So as we go down, we will start to see everything is looking good. Points are all fine until you get... I've made it nice and big for you so you can have a read. Devastator Squad. Burner's not here, is he? Is Burner here? Is Burner here? That's 2 bits of bad news in a week for him. Not only is his Centurions that he spent ages doing, yeah, gone to fucking Legends this week. Well, if he takes 6 models now, it's 15 more points. It's 15 more points. Well, is it funny because it's nice and big that you can read it? Why did they update the points if it's going to Legends? For that reason. Yeah. It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Why did they do it? It is a very good shout. But they'll probably, when it goes to Legends, they'll probably leave it at that for a while. There was another 2, so it looks like there was 3. The next one is the Land Raider Redeemer, the sons of bitches. 10-point increase for the first 2, and then an additional 10-point increase for your third or more. Meh. Wasn't expecting a Wednesday stream. Expect the unexpected, son. Anyway, where's Dank? Dan calls me a gifted membership, the little bitch. Where's he gone? So yeah, the Land Raider Redeemer's gone up, which is shit. And finally, I was devastated about this one. Librarian's gone up 10 points if it's in Terminator armor. I use them all the time with my Deathwing Knights to get sustained. And a 4-up feel no pain against Psychics. But I think... oh no, Vulcan... sorry, I've gone too far there. Sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Librarian and Terminator armor. Until we get to the ancillary units, like the Iron Hands. So the Imperial Fist was fine. The Iron Hands. Vulcan Hestan's gone up by 10. Vulcan Heston's gone up by 10. Which is interesting. Detachments now. So Purge the Foe. Sorry, First Company Task Force has gone to Purge the Foe. Oh, no, it hasn't. It always was, wasn't it? Yeah, it always was. Sorry, I'm reading these wrong. I don't think there was much of a change in here. The only change I remember was Company of Hunters. Right, so we're going to do, obviously, next. Once you've done Space Marines, you've got to do Dark Angels. Is that better size, or do you want me to zoom in again? This a better size, or do you want me to zoom in? All good, this one, yeah? Ravenwing Black Knights for your third unit has gone up by 10 points. It's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, 300 points for 12 Black Knights is fucking brilliant. Perfect size now, okay. But yeah, 300 points for 6 Ravenwing Black Knights. Sorry, for 12 Ravenwing Black Knights, 150 for 6. Fuck, that's great. Take a third unit, 160. I'll pay that cost. I'll pay that 10 points. Samael's gone up by 10. Deserved, unfortunately. And also, everything else was the same. We know the Space Marine side of stuff, but it's when you go down to the detachment rules now. One of our detachments has gone up in points, which was Company of Hunters. So the Relic Hunter has gone up 10 points. So one of not the detachment points. Sorry, the enhancements has gone up. So yeah, it's the Custodies where they've had a detachment go up in price. So there's that one. Now while we're able to finish off all of the Space Marine stuff. So Blood Angels, Grease Piece of you, and Dank, are you guys here? Are you ready for this? Death Company Marines with jump packs. Oh, who happens to have 2 packs of upgrades for these guys? Courtesy of Crusader. I was trying to think, do I have an exclamation mark for him? Then I'm like, do I have one? Do I have one? Don't have one, do I? Yeah. So Death Company Marines with jump packs have gone down 5 points for 5. Sanguinary Guard have gone down 5 points for 3. The Sanguinor has gone down 10 points. And then when we go down to the detachment rules, oh, yeah, the Land Raider, as we know, has gone up. But when we go down to detachments, I think they're all still the same. Yeah, the detachments are still the same. So a little bit of a win there for Blood Angels. On all of you Black Templar lovers, Sword Brethren have had a bit of a decent one. 5 points down 5 points for 4. Down 5 points for 5, down 10 points for 9, and down 10 points for 10. And also your third unit above, if you take a big mob of them, they've gone down as well. So not bad. That's actually pretty decent. Yeah, I'll take that for Sword Brethren. And then I think the detachments, I haven't checked them yet. Yeah, they're all still the same, aren't they? They're all still the same. So Dark Angels have had a bit of a kick in. Blood Angels and Black Templars have got better. And then finally, Space Wolves. So Space Wolves. Thunderwolf Cavalry's gone up. Thank God Nate won't be playing them then. But it's only for your third unit, so he probably will. Wolfguard Terminators have gone up, and that's deserved. They were fucking decent. So they've gone up. They've gone up. So that's it for the models. For the units. We all know about Land Raider Librarian and stuff like that. Detachment-wise, nothing. So detachments, they're fine. So that's it for them. Yeah, Wolfguard fucking got a not too bad. So Wilson said he wants Tau next. All right, for Tau, for Wilson. Crisis battle suits. So I've gone up 10 for 3. And an additional 10 for your additional 3. And then 5 points per Tau Flamer. And also, Twin Lance has gone up 10 points, which I thought they were going to get taken up a lot more than that. Tiger Shark, though, has gone up 20 points. Tiger Sharks are pretty fucking decent this game. So Tiger Sharks have gone up 20 for your first and an additional 20. Pissed me off, I have 3 Thunderwolf Cavalry in your army list and a brick of Terminators, so I feel bad for you, dude. Also, as well, Strike Swiftly's gone up 45 points for that enhancement. Is it worth it, Tau players? Is that a good enhancement to take? Is that a good detachment to take as well? Let me know. Right. Chaos, which is the next big faction. So Chaos, I think, came out of it all right. The Defiler obviously was always going to go up. So it was only the second model that went up 10 points. Imperial Guard will do next, yeah. But yeah, the Defiler's gone up, which we all knew. And I think that was it. Yeah, just the Defiler. Right, let's go to Astra Militarum. So, Astra Militarum. Cadian Shock Troops. Which if we get exclamation mark coffee to 1,000 followers, there is a pack of these. So 10 of them have gone down by 5 points. Did Hurons and Marauders, did I miss that then, did I? I'll go back to them in a sec. Now this is actually funny for Grease Piece. So Katachan Jungle Fighters for 10 models has gone down 5, and for 20 models has gone down 10. But Katachan Heavy Weapons Squad for 3 models has gone up by 5. So they kind of play themselves out. Death Corps for 10 models down 5, and for 20 models down 10, which is pretty good. Oh yes, it did. Hurons Marauders became Purge. Sorry, it did, which is actually really good because Purge is one of the best ones. Krieg Heavy Weapons Squad went up by 10. Lehman Russ had a bit. The battle tank had a bit of an up and down. So your first model's down 25 points, and your third onwards is up down by 20 points. But 5 points per multi-melter, per plasma cannon, and per las cannon. So that's not too bad. They're kind of paying for themselves now. The commander, the same, 20 points down, but 5 points for multi-melter, las cannon, and plasma, and exactly the same with the demolisher. But it's 25 points down now for the Eradicator and the Executioner for your first model. So that's not too bad for some Lemon Russes. And then you've got the Exterminator, the Punisher, and the Vanquisher. They've all got point reduction. So all the Lehman Russes have gone down, but you now had War Gear on them as well, which is not bad at all. Carrying on down. Don't think there was any changes here. No. So that's not too bad. Let's go back to the Chaos Space Marines just to show you that I did miss something on the detachment rule. You're right. So Hurons. There you go. So yeah, it's changed from the original Force Disposition to Purge the Foe, which is one of the best ones. So that's not too bad. All more reason to reach that Cadian Shock Troop box giveaway. Absolutely, coffee. Custodes have had a bit of a weird one. So the Alaris Custodes have gone up for 5 and 6 models. and obviously then on your third unit upwards, which is kind of a bit of a weird one. And that's the jet bikes as well. The Praetors went up for your third unit onwards. They also had the Lions of the Emperor go up to 3 detachment points, which is a bit harsh, I thought. I thought that was a bit harsh, which is why I'm looking more at like Shield Host and potentially Silent Hunters mixed into it, because you got Purge the Foe again. So if I play Custodes, that's what I'm going to try. And also as well, the disposition here changes to Disruption. So, yeah, a few little bits and bobs. Where are they numbered? Well, the detachment points. Just there. Right, who's next? Drunken Shadow, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do you want to go to next? Oh, Imperial Knights. I'll do Imperial Knights because I don't think they've done bugger all. So Imperial Knights, I don't think got hit at all. No. So Imperial Knights was not hit in the slightest. Grey Knights, anyone? I haven't even looked at this one yet. So Grey Knights. The Redeemer's gone up, which we knew. Paladin Squad. We just done 5 stories. Paladin Squad for your 10 models has gone up, and then your third onwards has gone up. But your Purgation Squad has gone down 5 points for 5, down 10 points for 10, and the same for your third unit onwards, which is not bad. And then in your detachments, they've not been touched this time. You want Eldari? I'll give you some Eldari. Kundal, I'll give you Eldari. Right, Eldari. Dark Reaper's down 5 for 5, 10 for 10. Piotr says, I don't understand such changes. Nerf detachment points, hikes, don't make anything else cheaper, better. Units get worse and bad. It's all down to what we've been saying for ages, which is a lot of these points are linked to the meta plays and the tournament plays. They're gearing it more at tournament plays, which is a bad idea. And obviously, at the minute, there's a lot of Necron wins, Dark Angel wins, and stuff like that. So you see who are getting hit. Eldar are doing shite, so they're trying to get them up. Plus, as well, they'll look at what's not selling and drop the points on what not selling, so they sell them. So they're not fucking stupid. Dire Avengers, which we've got a giveaway of, has gone down. Eldrad Ulthran has gone down as well. Spirit Sea has gone down. Storm Guardians has gone down 10 for 11 models. Warlock's gone down. Warlock Skyrunners has gone down. Warwalkers has gone down. Eldari are living good today. In the Yunari, the Vizark has gone down 10. And detachment-wise, same. Necrons, actually. Necrons is a good one to have a little look at because they're dominating at the minute. So Necrons at the minute, nothing really has changed apart from Locust Destroyers have gone up for your 6 models and then your third unit onwards. Guard are kind of good or kind of shit. At the minute, bottom end. Thank you, Coffee. Locust Heavy Destroyers for your third model's gone up, which is deserved. They are pretty fucking good. Locust Lord has gone up. Necron Warriors has gone up for 10. Ophidian Destroyers has gone up for 6. And for your third unit onwards again. Plasmance has gone up. Scorpic Lord's gone up. And in the detachment, was there an increase or anything? No. So that's not going to. So they've had a bit of a change. Nothing that I think will mess them up too much. Big Orcs. So obviously the Orc stuff's out soon. No. The Orc Codex is out soon. Hang on, why haven't I done anything on it? One sec. The Orc Codex is out. And, you know, you can get your hands on it very soon. So, yes, you can get your hands on it very soon. So you can get your hands on it very soon. What are you on about? What are you looking at me like that for? What? Back to this anyway. Nothing's really changed yet. Obviously, in this, they'll start taking bits away. Yeah, orcs haven't been changed. The main reason the orcs haven't been changed is, all the rules will get changed next week once the codex comes out. Once the codex comes out, you know what I mean? What's that other thing I didn't get? Oh, that's downstairs. Oh no, I didn't get that. It's not got 6 sides on it. I promise. Yeah, there's not 16 of them, and they've not got 6 sides. I promise that. I promise it's not that. Yeah. Anyone else? What else would we like to have a little look at? Dank with his Titan Legions. Obviously, nothing changes because it never does. World Eaters. Any World Eaters players here? So World Eaters, they had a little bit of a change to your Berserkers. So 10 points for 10 and 10 points for 20, which is good. And I think that was it. That was it for the World Eaters. EC had a bit of a kick-in, actually, because they're doing quite well at the minute. So EC had a little bit of a kick-in. The Defiler for your second unit up has gone 10, but everyone's gone up. But Lord Exultant's gone up by 10 points, which surprised me. Demonettes have gone up. Fiends have gone up. Keeper of Secrets has gone up. Seekers have gone up. Then you've got Carnival XS, which a lot of people play. They've had a couple of the bits gone up. So Possessed Blade and Warp Walker's gone up 10 and 5, respectively. And yeah. So there's a few bits and bobs there. EC have been having a bit of a kicking. Anything else before we jump on and do something else? We've done pretty much most of them. Tyranids. Obviously, I need to know about this one. So Tyranids, everyone. So, Exocrane. Baby. Exocrane down 5 points for your first 2. And then 5 points for your third and above. Malceptor down 10 for your first, second, and then by 10 for your third onwards. Pyavors down for 1, but then up for 2 and 3 for your first 2, and then for your third onwards, the same. Tyrannofex down 10 for your first 2, and down 10 for your third onwards. Tyrant Guards, those gone up for 6 models by 10. Zoanthropes for 6 models has gone down by 10. And also, as well, if you do Talons of the Norn Queen, which we were talking about yesterday, one of its enhancements has gone up by 5. I'm not going to attempt to read that, not with my dyslexia. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Any others you want me to go through before I jump out and do something else? Because we've got to have a look at what rules have changed as well. So that's the points. Now, while we're here, Night Lords will fall under Chaos Space Marines, dude. So, now we got to have a look at what's changed in all of this. So, it states up here that if it's changed, it'll be in red. So, what you want to do is go down to the rules update, which is number 5. So, we'll just scroll down. Number 9, even. So here we go. Here's the rules update. So anything that's changed gets highlighted in red. Okay. Too far. So, Oath of Moment hasn't been changed yet. Still the same. From what I read anyway. The only thing that's changed for the Dark Angels is on the Lion. So his All Secrets Revealed ability has changed to in your command phase. I'm pretty sure at the minute that is at the end of your phase or your opponent's phase. Let me just tell you. Leon L. Johnson. Leon. So at the minute, his All Secrets Revealed ability is... Where the fuck is that? Eh? It's not even in there. Unless it's getting something new. Oh, hang on. It's changing Mist Right, yeah, Shadow Realms. That's what it's changing. So the Shadow Realms one, currently says, at the end of your opponent's turn, if this unit is unengaged, it can be placed into strategic reserves. It now says in your command phase. And that's really clever and really powerful because I can get your bit out of the way. Then in my command phase, I can go yoink, uppy. And then my movement phase comes after my command phase, and then yoink, he's in again, deep striking. So yes, the lion. Yes, the lion's got some tastiness, and I believe that is all. So that is all for the Dark Angels. That's my secret cap. Dark Angels are always in the command phase. Space Marines. Why can't we put the new one? So here we go. If your Adapters Astartes infantry unit is wholly within 6 inches of that heavy transport, it can be embarked within it. Your unit can embark within a transport in a turn it disembarked from a transport. So that's new. So you can jump out and jump in. Interesting. But that's part of that stratagem. Go all the way down to this 60, I believe. It's just so slow, this website. I'll just do it this way, balls to it. It's the slowest website in the world. Gotta try and do something to keep yourself entertained, haven't I? There we go. It's working now. Right. This is not what we want to see. Here we go. Right. So there's been something upgraded on Anvil Siege Force Detachment, where they've now put the 6-up Feel No Pain within an objective you control. And I think that's it. Because all you do is just look for the red writing. Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is it. So after all that, that is it. What does everyone want to see? Yeah, billion pound company with the slowest website. It's ridiculous. Custodies I want to see because they've obviously had a bit of a change in their rules. I want to see what's changed in... Have they had one? No, they haven't had anything changed yet. Tau for coffee. Tau. I don't think they've had anything. Oh, yeah, there you go. Tau. So, Tau. Tau. None. Nothing for the Tau that's changed. The ones that didn't have anything done to them were Deathwatch, Blood Angels, Grey Knights, Votan, Custodes, Demons, Gene Stealers, and Templars, Imperial Agents, and Adeptus Titanicus. So they had nothing done to them. So Admech, what did they have changed? Admech, highlighted in red. Here we go. So this is Cybernetica Datasmith. Keyword section, remove infantry and add vehicle. Add new ability, data served. If there is no Castellan robot models in this unit loses vehicle and this unit has infantry. Or Castellan, whatever. I'm dyslexic, leave me alone. So yeah, that's it. Eldar. Eldar. You've heard it also as Cast LN. Right. Dark Eldar next as well. All right. They're the legends. Yeah. Here we go. Eldar. Here we go. Ghosts of the Webway Detachment. Traveling players section. Add bullet point. When mustering your army, you can select the friendly Harlequin's character model to be your warlord. So there you go. There's that one. Also over here, you've got the Visage Core Ability section. Remove leader and add support. Warlock Conclave. Remove leader and add support. Also as well, Warlock Skyrunners are now support as well. So they've had a few changes. You've heard Castle Anne. There you go. I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone, you bastards. Space Marines of the Chaos variety. See, I'll get bullied here by Dank and Slythe. I get bullied all the time. Dark Welders. I'll do Dark Welders in a minute. That was a good guess. Right, Helldrake has had its OC dropped to 0 because it's a flyer. Makes sense. And that's it. That's it. The Darkest of the Eldar, or the Drukhari. The Drukharis. I'm surprised no one's hit that before. The Drukharis. With the Drukharis, you've now got Venom. So the only changes is to Venom, which is that unit can embark wholly with its transport in a turn. It disembark from a transport. So there you go. So you can jump out, jump in. Does the Venom aerialist ability allow a unit to embark within a transport even though it's disembarked from a transport this turn? Yes, because it states that that unit can embark within a transport when it disembarked from a transport. So yeah, there you go. So it looks like they're adding this new thing now where you can basically jump out, jump in. Drew Carey looks like he's wearing his own skin, so it checks out. Okay, the Drew Careys. AdMech, did we try AdMech? Did we try AdMech? I can't remember trying AdMech. I can't remember. Or a castle dedicated to a saint. Okay, I'll try that one, coffee. AdMech, mech. These are all the legends. They've got a lot of fucking legends in the AdMech. Here we go. Right. Ooh, hello. Right, we've got something here. So, Recon Element Detachment. Masters of Camouflage Detachment rule changes to friendly Astra Militarum units, excluding Titanic units, have stealth. Interesting. And that's it. That's it for the AdMech. Let's get rid of some of them. Let us have a look at... I think that's really it, really. Any for the Emperor... Oh, Emperor's Children. I do want to check that because I've got an Emperor's Children army. Here we go. Right. Again, the transport thing. And Helldrake has an OC0. So we've already covered them ones. Damn Sea Titan doesn't get stealth. Unfortunately, yes, it does get stealth. Imperial Knights. What's changed on the Imperial Knights front? The Knights of the Imperial. The Knights who say knee. Ooh, hello. Right. Gate Warden Lance Detachment. At the start of your first battle round, select 2 objective markers to be your foundations. Place a circular 40mm foundation marker in each one. Then draw a line from any part of your foundation markers to any part of the other one if that part's model's base. Cross that line and that model is said to be in your defensive line. Ew. Yeah, that's it. Lemon Ruse. I think that's it, really. So there's been a few bits and bobs. Anyone want to check any others while we're here? Anyone else want to check anything else while we're here? Did we check the Necrons? I don't think we checked the Necrons. I don't think we checked them. Let's check the Necrons now. Oh, here we go. Right, so detachment, Hypercrypt Legion Detachment, Cosmic Precision Stratagem Target Section has changed to 1 Necron from your army that is arriving using an ingress move this phase. So that's changed. And also as well, Monolith Eternity Gate ability. Hi, GHB. They said no changes to the orcs, right? Yep, no changes. That'll be next week. That unit can make an ingress move. While making that ingress move, that unit must set up wholly within 6 inches of this unit and unengaged instead of more than 8 inches horizontally from an enemy unit. From all enemy units, sorry. Even if that is wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. There you go. So when you're now using that ability, it's within 6 inches of your unit and unengaged instead of the 8 inches from the enemy. So yeah, there's a few little bits and bobs. Burner, oh, you've missed it, Burner. Burner, you've missed it. Burner, I've got some bad news for you, dude. It's the second piece of bad news you're going to have in a week. Not only have the Devastators gone to Legends, but also if you take 6 models, it's gone up 15 points. And Librarian and Terminator Armor's gone up as well, which I'm gutted about myself, in fairness. But that's really it. I mean, EC have had a couple of points increases. The Lord Exultant and obviously the Defiler. Burner is a dude. I thought Burner was a chick. No, that's Penny. Penny's the chick. Penny's a chick. Well, sorry. I do apologise if I'm using horrible language, but I don't care. Also, as well, who was it who came over from... Chaplains? Who joined with us as well. She only recently joined in. It's great because more and more ladies are jumping in, which I absolutely love. She put some pictures up the other day. Lappy. Yeah, Lappy. So you got Penny, you got Jen, you got Luna, you got Lappy, you've got... Who else have we got? Got a couple of ladies. Got all the female custodies. Yep. That's it. I said it, Java. I said the female custodies. There you go. Been nice knowing this channel. Fuck off, Dank. I say every turn, I don't have any political correctness, and I never will. Bacon. Sorry, we got Bacon as well. Yeah, Cajun. We got Cajun. Sorry, Cajun. Forgot about you, Cajun. It's the voice. Anything that turns Jen on tends to be a bloke. There have been a lot of women recently as well. Who am I forgetting now, Coffee? I've just said Cajun. Did you assume my gender? Yes. I've seen you in person. If you're a bird, then I'm a cuckoo. 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 My mother-in-law heard a girl talk about Warhammer and said they got girls into Warhammer now. Never need you. Hello, hello, hello. Now, I, you know what? If I offend you, I don't care. Don't watch. That's how I am. You know, I'm here for a laugh. I'm here for a joke. I'm not here purposely offending anyone. So if I do, and you don't like it, okay. Okay. I never have been politically correct because I don't believe someone should put parameters on what you can say. They did that in the 40s and look what happened. There we go. That's as far as I'm going with it. Oh no, why did he pick cuckoos? You're offended, Java. Does anyone care Java's offended? So what's the actually changing the marine rules? Just something to do with transports. That's it. Nothing yet. So the big marine rules won't change until their book comes out, mate. Yeah. If you really want to be offended, watch Chaos streams. Yeah. Java, I'm offended by you being offended. Yeah, that's true. That I'm offended because Java's offended. I think that phrase should be changed as well. From people will always say that's offensive. No, it's not. It's I'm offended, so it's different, and that's personal. So fuck you. Who cares? Who are you, and how arrogant are you to think you should go through life without being offended? Fuck you. That's how I see it anyway. So sorry if I lose subs for it, but that's just my way of thinking. And I get on with everyone here, so I love you all. I'm astonished. GHB, you're astonishing. Remember that. Coffee's not easily offended. Good. You shouldn't be. What was it that you used to say when I was a kid? Sticks and stones will break your bones, words will never hurt you. They don't. Fine, I'm offended that you're offended that I'm offended. Well, Java, I'm offended that Eternal Crusader's offended, that you're offended, that I'm offended, that Coffee's not offended, that Cajun's not offended, that Grease Piece doesn't give a shit about that Dank's small. Wait till the HR department hears about this. I'm fucked. Release the lion files. You know what? If you grew up in the place I grew up, even now, you get the piss taken out of you so much. It's just one of them things. It's just one of them things. Can I be a big bird with big bollocks? You can be, dude, if you want to, you know. I'm offended at the fact that Java thinks his opinion matters. Wow, hang on, where did my size come into this? A little while ago, you know, a short time ago. A tiny little few seconds ago. There you go.
Allegedly.
I've not used all these for ages. Drunken Shadow, I'm offended you think the lion was anything besides loyal. That's true. That's even the Emperor says he's gone through that much. That's why he won't tell him half the stuff. Wait, this is confusing. You're confusing me. Therefore, I'm offended. Offended squared. Not gonna lie. Release the Lion Files kind of replies at the beginning of the Descent of Angels. Shh. We don't talk about that. Yeah, we don't talk about that shit. No. So what? He's 5'11", not 6 foot. Who's 5'11"? Dank. Dank's not 5'11". If Dank's 5'11", I'm 8 foot tall. I couldn't care less. You're a twat. And you're a twat. You're cool. You're cool. That's it. I couldn't give a fuck if you're a twat. I couldn't give a shit if you called me a fat, ugly bastard who you want to slap. I don't give a fuck. Slap me. Been it enough. I don't give a shit. If I don't have a thick skin, I wouldn't be able to be a... Exactly. You've got to be able to take it on the chin. The minute you start crying about things, then that's your problem. Fuck off. Don't care. Now I'm really offended, Dank. What's Dank offended? Dank's 5'7". I'm offended by that, Dank. You're not 5'7". You're 5'7" in platform souls. Platform souls. That big. Yeah, about that big. Yeah. I was wondering how you took it all over the face as well. With my mouth open and my eyes closed, normally. Dank is 5.7 inches tall. Listen, name a Primarch who hasn't committed war crimes. True. Very true. Name a Primarch who hasn't. Remember, folks, the lion let half of his legion turn traitor and give Perturabo siege weapons. So we give Perturabo siege weapons, but do you actually see those siege weapons ever used? No. He never uses them. He uses his own. So that it was a kind of a null point. And I made this to Valrak, and Valrak goes, oh, he used them at the fucking Siege of Terror. And I'm like, show me. And then he moved on. Because he never fucking used them. Never fucking used them. And he never let half of his legion, because he was off doing stuff where his second in command, who was supposed to be the most loyal person within the legion, looking after the rest of them, got jealous and decided to be a little bitch. So there you go. Luther is a little bitch. Dank is 1.5 centurions in movements. Don't get it in your eyes. It's very offensive. Apparently so. Peter Turbo surely had mass destruction. He did. He already had him. What you've got to bear in mind is the ones that the Lion gave him were AI based because they were from Dark Age of Technology. And if you read the book, none of his stuff that he used on the Siege of Terror were used by AI. They were non-AI run. So where's the weapons, Perturabo? Where are the weapons? Never used. Left round in the corner, behind the shed, getting with a bit of a tarp over it, getting wet and rusty. That's where they've gone. Why, yes, officer, I did sell weapons to that murderer, but I should get off on the coast because they didn't use the specific weapons. Yeah? All right. Yeah? Right next to the Promethean Wells. That's it. That's it. Drunk round the corner. Just round back. Round back. Yeah, put light on. You'll see it. Big light. Purty stole them. Possibly. He's probably still got them. Yeah. Love to see an AI faction. Yeah, they're called the Men of Iron. So the Men of Iron were what caused all the Dark Age of technology. So when the human race were at the peak of the technology, which was a lot higher than where they are at 40k, so around about 20,000 years or so, AI used to pretty much run everything. And the Men of Iron revolted. And that's where the big fight happened and whatnot, and humanity was nearly wiped out. Coincidentally, at the exact same time, the Eldari were fucking this universe into a whole new fucking hole, which is called the Eye of Terror, named by Perturabo, funnily enough. And Slaanesh was born, and that cut off all of the travel. And then that was it. So, yeah. But there are still Men of Iron around now. Guess who was the only Primarch trusted, Dank, to have an Iron Wing full of Men of Iron? Do you know? Do you know, Dank? Do you know this? Does anyone else know this? Dawn Sanguinis? Nope. Absolutely not. Vulcan also give traitors weapons. He did. He gave them all Saturnine Terminators and Saturnine Dreadnoughts. So Vulcan did the same thing, but actually they killed more people. It's only a war crime if there's a law against it. I don't think 30k or 40k has any of those. They've got no laws, pretty much, yeah. Turbo probably... Fucking pterodactyl round here. Turbo probably didn't trust the Fallen not to sabotage... Yeah, possibly, yeah. Love it how these get niche weapons. These tongues. You've got an argument for me, Dank. All right, I'll tell you what, Dank. Come in the fucking lobby. Let's talk. Me and Dank right now. Let's argue this point out. Where's my lobby? There it is. We will argue this in the lobby, Dank. Come and join me. There we go, I'm in. The motherfucking lion, because he's the best. Absolutely, Cajun. You got it, girl. Dawn is pretty useless. No, Dawn did all right, in fairness. He basically just built the walls and stood behind him and went, come on. And also read the Geneva Convention to Korn, and Korn got pissed off and said, fuck off. So yeah, there is that as well. I took your Iron Wing to play the first game of 40k the other day. Nice. What was... Java was lying about Dawn. Okay. If I have a really dodgy weapon and give it to my least liked son, if it blows up, I don't care. There you go. Here he is. Right, go on. What's this fucking argument you've got now?
Well, that was my argument. Like, if we have a dangerous weapon, like, see, the Men of Iron or, like, Plasma, which you Dark Angels are so, in love with, if it blows up, you've only just killed a load of Dark Angels that are probably going to be traitors anyway. So, it's a win-win.
Okay. I get your logic. I get your logic. How many factions and how many deadly races did the Dark Angels take out?
Inconsequential. Doesn't matter.
What was the only race before the Horus Heresy that had a potential to wipe out humanity? And I think they actually killed one of the either 2 or 11. Who was the... Plus they also kicked a few of the other legions' asses. Who was the legion who went in there and wiped them out? Anyone know? Anyone know?
Sons of Horus?
Anyone heard of the Rangdang Xenocide? Anyone heard of this? This absolutely advanced race of, interstellar traveling
that's
Xenos.
Propaganda. They
the
made
Rangdang, yeah. So pretty much the Rangdang were encroaching. A few of the lesser legions, I'll call them, Ultramarines, Imperial Fists, and I believe White Scars, went to fight them, got the shit kicked out of them, and you actually found out that was just a transport ship. They got fucking wiped out by like that percentage of the fucking whole Rangdang. So the Lion went in there, smacked the shit out of him, and then they came back even stronger, and the Lion went, meh, okay. Smacked the shit out of him again. Unfortunately, we lost the Fire Wing, so one of the 6s was gone.
Yeah, you see.
But the other 5 were still there. And then we went and we wiped out their entire race. So we committed.
I reckon it was just
Xenocide.
all Dark Angels in disguise, wanted to kill a few other legions and cover their tracks. Because you can't trust the Dark Angels, they've all got some sort of secrets.
First Legion, the best Legion. Everyone agrees.
They're worse than the Alpha Legion with all their secrets.
What's your Legion's speciality?
Which one? We've got the Blood Crazed Maniacs or the one that likes blinding children.
Because what you got to bear in mind is every Legion 2 to 20. Yes, I'm going to include 2 and 11 in this. Are specifically good at one thing. All right, so you've got Dawn. They're good at defending. You've got Perturabo, good at sieging. You've got Ravenwing and Corax, which are really good at stealth.
They're dying. Sorry,
dying
yeah,
as well,
stealth.
Yeah. But see, the First Legion, they excel at all of this, and the First Legion is actually better than all the other legions at their specialities. Just remember this. And they've all done naughty things as well. Who did Vulcan kill? Was it an Eldari child?
Eldari child was reaching for a weapon. You can't tell me otherwise.
Everybody loves Vulcan. Everyone thinks, oh, Vulcans, they're the salamanders. They're the most nicest. They're the best. They love everyone. There's a child. Kill it. There you go. That was Vulcan. That was Vulcan.
Well, yeah. Do you think that child was going to grow up to be an Eldari adult? I mean, can you think of a worse thing? So really, just did that child a favour.
Well, I agree with Winchester here. So Winchester said one of the Lost Legions were involved in the Xenocides. I agree that. I think either 2 or 11 were involved in the Xenocide, and I think got wiped out. And I think the other one fell to chaos, and Lehman Russ killed him. And his legion was absorbed into the Ultramarines. That's why the Ultramarines were so big. The Ultramarines were, for a long time, the second biggest until the Rangdang Xenocides, and then they became the biggest.
Wasn't the Ultramarines biggest just because they got the backing of a whole 500 worlds rather than just every other legion that had 1 or 2 worlds?
No,
got tons of academies just pumping out recruits.
It was partly that, and partly they absorbed one of the Lost Legion's men. So they absorbed hundreds of thousands of men. Yeah.
I actually had a conversation with my mate the other day, and I'm going to get shit in chat for this because I'm actually agreeing with you on this. At all their heights, I firmly believe in a galactic scale war, only legion that could take on the Ultramarines would be the Dark Angels. Because the Ultramarines can take losses and they can just keep pumping out recruits. Other chapters, they can't. Not to the degree that would happen on a galactic scale war. Apart from Dark Angels, because they have enough shit to throw at them.
Yep. And who was the only Primarch that even at the height of his powers, Horus was scared of? Who was the only Primarch?
Sanguinius.
Nope.
He's the perfect son.
Nope. He loved Sanguinius. Sanguinius was his best mate. All the way up. Exactly. Sanguinius was Horus's best mate going all the way through this. And he tasked it eventually became Erebor, but he tasked Lorgar to get him to turn to his side by sending him to Cygnus Prime. And they thought that fight and then making him mad and stuff would turn him, but it backfired massively. But right at the height, just before the siege, he turned around and was chatting to... Oh, who was his little dude? Who was his, servant? I can't remember his name.
Malaga?
Yeah. He turned around to him and he said, there is only one I don't want to face, and it's the Lion. And it's not because he didn't think he'd beat him in single combat, because Horus, at the height of Demon Horus, if you like, because of all the powers that the Ruinous powers would give him, one-on-one would have beat the Lion. 100% one-on-one would have beat the Lion, like he did with Sanguinius.
Yeah.
100%. But it's the fact that he said the Lion would do anything for victory. And that involved nuking Terra. Boom, gone.
Yes.
I mean, Lion track record at the end of the heresy, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually went to Terra, mistook the Terran loyalist victory for the traitor victory and just nuked it and oh shit. My bad.
Corax would kill both Raboot and the Lion.
Shut up! Who said that?
Please.
Burner said that. I reckon he'd beat Gilliman. I think Corax would beat Gilliman quite easy. But the Lion, So we talked about this recently, but we'll cover it again today.
I'm offended by that statement.
Top 18, or not in a fight. So I did this the other day. 1-on-1 in a tournament sort of setting. Who would be the 2 in the final? Who would be the top 2 Primarchs in the final? This is without demon involvement, so no demon Primarchs, no Horus with all the...
I was about to say Horus, no powers.
Yeah, no powers or Horus. So basically, all they've got is the standard powers, no psychic powers. All right, so that mitigates Magnus. The armor, yeah, the armor, the weapons that they're known for, they can have, but no psychic powers and no enhancements like from Chaos and stuff like that. Who would be in the final? Who would be the top 2 in the league? If it was a league and they all fought each other twice, home and away, who would be in the top 2? Who would be your top 2?
Sanguinius.
Yeah. The Lion's got a good chance.
The Lion's up there.
Yeah, but I mean, I know we give him shit, but I think Ferris.
Ferris Manus was an animal. He was.
Because he only won because of the demons. Yeah.
So for me, my top 3, I think third, Horus. Horus was a beast. Horus would take out most. Jagatai's in my top 5. Yeah, Jagatai's definitely my top 5. Second, and I hate to say it, would be the Lion. Because I think Sanguinius would just have him. The wings, I think, would play a big part in it. But my top 5 would be the Lion, Sanguinius, followed by the Lion, followed by Horus, followed by Fulgrim, followed by Jagatai. They would be my top 5 fighters. My bottom fighter would be Lorgar. Lorgar, Guilliman, and Magnus, probably my bottom 3. Russ got beat by a few. Russ got beat by Horus. Russ got beat by Angron. And Angron of Dawn got beat by Angron as well. Korax got battered by Vulcan a few times. Hey up, King Thunder, you're all right. You think the Khan could beat Fulgrim? Yeah, it's not a bad shot. It's a debate between them two.
50-50.
Yeah, because the Khan beat Mortarion and beat Demon Mortarion, so he's beat both of them. So that's why the Khan's in. And Mortarion's bottom half for me. See, Ferris is right up there. Ferris just was too emotional. Ferris was pissed off his best mate betrayed him, and that's why he went hell for leather. And that's where he lost. And it wasn't actually Fulgrim who killed him. It was the blade itself, the demon inside the blade. So he kind of, 1-on-1 without that demon blade between Fulgrim and Ferris would have been a lot closer. I still think Fulgrim would have beat him just, but I don't think it would have gone on. Yeah, Garon nearly beat Mortarion. Absolutely he did, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mortarion's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, Mortarion bitches and moans. Mortarion's he is a little baby. Angron doesn't get the respect he deserves because he did beat Russ 1-on-1. He beat Dawn 1-on-1. But as a demon, he got the shit kicked out of him by both Sanguinius and the Lion. And the Lion had aged, and the Lion didn't fight as good as he could because he thought he was weaker than he was because he aged. Ferris lost his head, yeah. Yeah, and then lost his head again, yeah.
Tal, just sent you a link. This is how I imagine a no-demon fight between Sanguinius and Horus would go. Not sure if you can see it on stream.
Let me just turn the volume off. Oh, no, it's TikTok, and I don't have TikTok. That's probably why it won't work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll try and find someone else.
That's all right.
So who do we say the bottom was? Lorgar?
I think Lorgar would be bottom. Hey, Chris Nihilus, you all right? I think so for me, I'd put Lorgar at the bottom with Guilliman, because Guilliman got the shit kicked out of him by Angron as well. But Guilliman was best in.
I was about to say he's already in a fight with another Primarch, and I know Lorgar's Lorgar, but he's still a Primarch at the end of the day.
He's still a Primarch, but later on, because Lorgar had this thing where he was very empathetic and he didn't really want to hurt any of his brothers until later on in the heresy. So Korax was beating the shit out of him until Conrad Kurz turned up. Gilliman was beating the shit out of him until Angron turned up. So there's been a few where there's been like team ups and stuff like that. Would it have been better if Sanguinius beat Horus? You could argue that because the Emperor would have still been alive and whatnot. I dislike the way that Sanguinius died because for years and years and years, the whole thing was Sanguinius knew he was getting beat, he was getting battered because that whole bit about him beating the shit out of Horus to begin with, and then Horus just going knocking, that wasn't, nobody had heard of that bit, so that was all brand new. But the whole point of it was that he'd fought that much, he chinked his armor, and there was a little hole in his armor. And that's where the Emperor fired all of his power through and got through the armor to kill him because his armor was demonically possessed. So that was the old story going back. And then they changed it where the whole Sanguinius fight was completely fucking pointless. Completely pointless. Apart from, he's got to give John Grammaticus a feather to...
John Grammaticus.
John Grammaticus.
John Grammaticus.
But yeah.
I always like the theory where Sanguinius beat Horus but fell to the rage.
Yeah, I've seen that theory a couple of times. That was a great one.
Yeah, it's like the Daunian. The Daunian heresy's good. The Gilliman heresy's good. If you ever after the stream, go on YouTube and type in Daunian heresy and Gilliman heresy. It's actually really good that different primats got corrupted and did what Horus did, but what would change and who were the good guys and the bad guys. Yeah. But it's like
there's a lion one as well.
Oh, is there a lion one? Ooh.
Yeah, that's a canon one.
Yeah, and there's artwork for it as well where the primates that are good go bad and the primates that are bad go good, and it shows like the differences. The Sanguinius one is amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. There's also tidbits as well that certain primates when Chaos blasted them out, they went to the wrong planets. They got switched deliberately by Chaos, because Erda obviously planned to get them gone. Right? She didn't want them to be generals for the Emperor, so she was going to send them off. And then obviously, as she sent them off, Chaos got involved and switched a few of them up. So it's like the planet where Angron went to, that Gladiator planet. Angron wasn't meant to be going there initially. Does anyone know who was meant to be going there?
Gilliman, probably.
Nah, Gilliman was always meant to be going where he went.
Sanguinius?
No. Yeah, the Daunian heresy, yeah, it's switched around a little bit where different gods got different people who you'd think. Cause you'd normally think Korn would have got the Blood Angels, but I think it was someone different.
Oh, I quite like that Noble got them because it was kind of a twist.
Yeah. No, the Khan, yeah. So Xenophon is right. The Khan was meant to be going where Angron went, and Angron was meant to go where the Khan went. So he was meant to go to Chigorus. And there's a couple of other ones as well. And did Erda create female Primax so the Emperor had them killed? Erda made a deal with Chaos so the Primax yeeted into space. No, I don't believe that because they were all male because the Emperor was a proper bigot. He hated women.
What it was a messy divorce and she absconded with the kids.
Pretty much.
The Emperor was a loving father who wanted to be with his sons.
Oh, that's cool.
Didn't view them as tools at all.
I was looking at the picture that's been sent. That's cool.
Oh, let's see.
To get it up for everyone to see. So there you go. So you can see some of the different ones there. So
I love how Erebus has been turned into a totem.
Yeah, as he deserves. Gotta love how Conrad still.
Conrad looks ace. Alfarius looks ace. Fulgrim looks ace.
You look at Curse, you think, yes, good guy.
Perturabo looks cool.
There's old person in the middle just below Horus.
Yeah, old person there, yeah. Trooper person. There's the lion, dead small.
There's Khan.
What could have been, huh?
What could have been?
Yeah.
What could have been?
I mean, to be fair, if it was those guys defending, it would have gone over really quickly for the Loyalists.
Kundal says, who is the best general? For me, it's one of two. It's Horus or the Lion. But the Lion, probably not. I'd probably go for Horus because the Lion would just do anything for victory. That includes like blowing up the planet, where Horus wouldn't. So yeah, I'd say Horus for me, definitely.
I'm going to say either Gilliman.
Yeah.
Or
Gilliman's not bad. He's up there.
Rabble for Chaos.
I'd say the Khan.
Khan's not bad, but the Khan's quite clever because he retrofitted all of his ships to be faster, and nobody knew.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Didn't someone say that if 2 and 11 were alive and loyalist, the loyalists would have lost the heresy case? Yeah, because I think one of them had already fell, and I think that's why Russ is known as the Great Executioner, because I think he killed one of them, or the Emperor's Executioner, sorry, because I think he got sent to basically with a few others, but his job was to kill the Primarch, and then that's why Gilliman then absorbed his legion. And I think, Ferrus was actually a very good general, in fairness. He's very underrated. And, sorry, I thought one of the kids was in here then. And,
that must have been something to mind wipe an entire legion.
Mind wipe an entire legion and all the Primarchs.
Yep. That must have been some feat.
Yeah, wipe. Because they do talk about it a little bit, and Malkador even says, like, the Emperor mind wiped you and stuff. So Malkador actually admits to it all. And because they start talking about it a little bit, and he then, I think Horus slaps him down because of it. The best Primarch is clearly Titus. I wouldn't fucking be surprised if it turns out he's the lost 2nd or 11th. He's back!
Oh, don't, please.
The only reason Titus gets so much love right now is because Space Marine 2 did so well.
Yeah.
Very true.
Guarantee true. If Space Marine 2 flopped, we would never have got a second Titus.
Yeah.
Had one Titus, yes, but what about seconds?
And I mean, in fact, we had 2 Titus in one edition as well, which was crazy. About a year apart. That was crazy.
Yep.
Calgarius.
Games Workshop was not ready for the success of Space Marine 2.
No, they weren't. Whilst we're talking as well, I'm going to build some of these. So this is the introductory set that I got, because I wanted to have a little look at the Space Marine bits. I am going to give the Orc stuff away, but we'll have a little look inside it now, so we can have a little talk about.
Is that the one with the new lieutenant?
This is the one, new lieutenant, yeah.
Ooh.
But
I see they got rid of one.
Have they got rid of one? Oh, yes, they got rid of the one from 9th edition with the combat shield.
Not just the old one with the power sword.
The power sword and the shield?
No, not the shield. It's just the
one who's got the sword in the air. I got one of them and converted him with some of the bits you sent me. Back in my day, Titus was a non-canon alternative unit, and we liked it. There we go. So, if the Emperor finally dies, will the mind wipe be reversed? Possibly, but I think not, only because part of the Emperor's already out there. So if he dies, there's still part of the Emperor already out there, and it's currently
also
the style channel.
That would be the absolute least of everyone's problems.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think there'd be bigger problems.
Yeah.
Next to the black hole that just appears in Terra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No light for the navigators to go
not
by.
Astronomicon. So they'll need firstly they need Vulcan back, because Vulcan would need to sit on the Golden Throne. So he'd have to be there first, or Magnus has switched back, because they're the only ones really who could sit there. And then, see, they could do it the other way, where they bring the Star Child in, because that's part of the Emperor's soul, what we think, and they can put the Star Child then on the seat while the Emperor. So there's a few ways that they could do it. I'll non-canon you slave. Right, I'm going to show you this, because this put me off a little bit, but this might put a few people off. Would you like to see the sprues that the Space Marines come on?
Oh, you just put me off so much.
Yeah, but these aren't the multi-fit ones either. It's so weird. You'd have thought they'd have just took the ones from... Oh, God, blue. You'd have thought they'd have just took the ones from Armageddon and just fire them in that box, but no, they went and make another new set.
Yeah. Back in my day, there's my
And then
daughter
another
there taking a
set
piss
again.
out of me. Back in my day. Okay, Grandpa. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Hunter's offended again.
And there's the orcs as well. I am going to give the orcs away. But there you go, there's the orcs. 6 orc boys.
Oh my god, they're green.
They're green as well, yeah. So I'm going to give them away. So they're what you get. You get a brush, which is what I'm messing around with. You get some dice. Some look like very, very fucking small dice, actually. Let me open this up. Yeah. So you get some rather small dice.
Inflation.
Yeah. I think you only get like 6 or 8 of them anyway, so they're kind of fucking pointless. And then you get what I really wanted was the paints. So you get 6 paints. You get Retributor armor, lead belcher. You get Orcus flesh, Macragge blue. You get Abaddon black, and you get Mornfang brown. So they're the colours that you get in it. You get this. I quite like this little measurer. I quite like that actually. That's not too bad. I'm happy with that one. I'll take that. And then in here,
you get them in the magazines.
Yeah, they're all right then. I'll go through this bit in a minute, but you get a mat, so you get a little playable mat, and then this is the terrain that you get with it. So there's the terrain.
Nice.
So it's not too bad. No, it's not even that. It's plasticard.
How much is this? If you don't mind me asking.
I paid $39.95 for it.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, you get quite a bit. So you got a little mat you can play on. You get the 6 on each side, and then you get a little book as well. So in this little book, you get a little bit of how to play. So building your Citadel miniatures. So it's saying like you got push fit, no glue, which bits. The instructions are quite easy to put together. So you got the lieutenant and then the intercessor squad as well. The same then with the orcs. So you got 6 boys. Then you've got a little bit on how to paint. So it's like got like what to get, water down your paint, using your palette, the amount of paint and stuff like that, which is pretty good. The methods of doing it, so the undercoating, the base coating, that's all in there as well. And how to do highlights, edge highlighting and stuff. It's actually quite comprehensive in fairness. And then as you go through then, it'll show you your gallery on how they should look based on the paints that they've done. So they got like the Mornfang on the pants, the Orc flesh. So this is obviously not shaded, but it's trying to do it the best that it possibly can. You've got a bit about who the Space Marines are, who the Ultramarines are, who the Orcs are, and who like the Goth clan and stuff like that. And then it gives you a bit of a scenario so that you can play the game. And how it works, the orcs turn, so you've got the hit rolls, the wound rolls, the save rolls, stuff like that. It's actually really good for starters. It's really, really good for starters. So I will 100% recommend this to everyone. I would, and you've got all the unit profiles there. So movement 6, attacks 3, hit roll, wound roll, save roll. So they made it a little bit easier to understand. And then obviously it says, oh, come next thing, get the starter set. Ooh, get the starter set, get the combat patrol. Get the combat patrol. Get the combat patrol. In case no one's seen, there is an additional combat patrol now. So, whoever wins the marble race gets a choice of one of them 4 behind me, or the £100 voucher. So they're both the same sort of price. Yeah. So that's the choice for the winner. Second then gets the t-shirt. So they're not too
Sorry
bad.
guys, if I win, I will be taking the Space Marines.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to put together the Space Marine ones so you can see them. You Wilson, you getting off, are you? No worries, Wilson. Yeah, I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'm just going to build the Space Marines because they're quite easy to do.
I think I'm going to head away as well. Early morning tomorrow.
Good evening, everybody. I was just going to say something about the Marines here and why they're separate from the others. So remember in 10th, we got the same 5 Infernus Marines over and over.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So now this time they made 15 of them, so we don't get the same 5 over and over.
That's a good point, actually. Also, I've been told that Games Workshop have had a big, long look at all the 3D printed kits out there and have a lot of them fit the Intercessor kits. And so Games Workshop have completely rearranged the intercessor kit to stop all those kits being used.
Right, let's do this as a push fit. So all I'm going to do on this is I'm going to use my clips to snip them, but we're literally just going to push fit them all together and have a proper look at them. So we're going to do the lieutenant first. Where's number 1? Is it on this one? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. So with this, you should be able to literally just pop them off, but I'm going to do it the proper way and cut them. There's 1. Yeah. I need light. Aziz, light! Thank you, Aziz. Anyone know what film that's off? So there's 1. Where's number 1? Where's number 1? Where's number 1? There it is. So you could convert these because they have got separate heads. So I could try and make this more Dark Angel-y, especially with the helmet. So let's have a little look, see if we can... If I got them up here? No, I took them downstairs. Doesn't matter. We can just do push fit then. We're not going to glue anything. 6 and 7.
Right.
Glad Dank's not here, me saying that.
You, Dank, has left us.
Dank has left. The 5th element, that's the one. 5th element. We need 9. Yeah. Common Dallas! Winner Gemini Croquet Competition! That was the worst accent for Ruby Rod I've ever heard. I do apologise. There we go. Right, so they're all the pieces for the lieutenant. And simply pop them together. What are we building? We're building the models that are part of the introductory set. So we're building we're building the models from this, the introductory set, and that's what you get. So we're going to build the Space Marine bit. So we've had a look at the Minotaur and Field Manual, and now we're going to have a little look at the models because they're all push fit, so they're nice and easy to go together, and we're going to see if they are nice and easy to go together. So we're going to put the little legs on. Now, obviously, with these, you need to realistically look at some of the little marks, and you will need to file some of them, which is normal. Do need a bit more light.
These models are also. These ultimate models are also more in the style of the gacha models. The ones you got in the sealed packs.
Oh, yeah.
Blind boxes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a bit of a pain. That won't go in that bit. That's why. Some of them you will need to take with the molds, the way that they've done it. Some of them have actually gone a bit flat on the end. Same with all push fit things, really. Sometimes you'd have to make a little bit of a tip to it to get them in. A little bit of a tip on the end gets in easier. Zen's here, but Zen's grey.
Yeah, the sharper the better.
Yeah. Zen's grey. So if anyone makes Zen green, I will put them down ×5 for the giveaway on Sunday. There we go. You want the Combat Patrol? Whoever wins on Sunday can win it. You could win that Combat Patrol on Sunday. First place gets either a Combat Patrol or a £100 voucher. Second place gets a T-shirt. And this is how easy and quick it is to put them together.
I'm so close to completion.
What with the Leon? I need to go and do his
base,
Leon. Actually. I just need to do a little bit of dry brushing on his base and rim it, and I'm done. So there we go. There is the lieutenant. You can obviously play around with that a tiny bit to get the arms up. Move that up slightly. So you've got a little bit of movement what you could do. You could change the head as well if you wanted to. Change the backpack to make it, Yes, you can rim it. I like to rim my models. Do you not like to rim your models, Ripsaw? Or Rimsaw? Sorry, Ripsaw. So yes,
I
rimming.
usually buy them dinner first.
Yeah, rimming is this. So the base, you know, the rim of the base. So once you've completed the base, you normally get overspill of paint on it. So you give it a nice rim. There you go. That's what rimming is. But there is the lieutenant. He's actually quite nice. I quite like that model for a lieutenant. So
did he have a helmet option?
No. You only had the one option for the head. Which, if you wanted to, because I've only put him together push fit, you could just take it out and just put I'll probably put a Dark Angel helmet in there or something. Maybe change the backpack slightly, make it a little bit more ornate. The sword, unless you want to cut it down, is pretty much fixed. You could change. It's easy enough to cut off the plasma pistol if you wanted to change that, but yeah, he's looking quite good actually.
Who wants to change out a plasma pistol?
No, I'm just saying.
If the game comes with one.
I mean, if Inferno pistols were still widely available, I'd pick one of those.
If the what one, sorry?
Inferno pistols?
Yeah, Inferno pistols are not too bad. They might, because they've got to resell us everything, they might bring Volkite pistols back. There's only a handful. There's only a handful who've got Volkite pistols. Blade Guard sergeants can take Volkites. They only have a 6-inch range.
Remember Grav pistols?
Grav pistols, yeah. Tech Marines have them. 14. So this guy's got chainsword, a bolt pistol.
Right, I think this is it.
Is he done?
No, I'm going to glue him to his base.
Ooh, big moment.
Big moment.
Big moment. Well, after this, I'm going to run down. I'm going to go and get Angron. I'm going to do the last little bits I need to do to his base. Then I'm going to do all the photos of him and upload him.
Are you going to rim him too?
Yes, he does need rimming, or else he'll have a dirty rim. And you do not like a dirty rim. You need to rim it to make it a nice, clean rim.
All. I'm beginning to understand how important that rimming is to you.
Rimming is very, very important to me. You have no idea how important rimming is.
I'm beginning to
rimming is life. If anyone wants to know, nobody knows more about rimming than me. If anyone wants to know more about rimming, I will do a seminar on rimming for you, just for you.
You hear that, guys?
You know, if you gift a membership now, 10 memberships, and I will do a seminar on rimming just for you guys. And if we did it Friday and Saturday, Jen's off work, so we could possibly have Jen involved in learning how to rim.
I could hear the wallets from here.
Get a memberships in. Whoever gets a membership can maybe even get involved with me and Jen whilst we are doing the rimming.
And remember, guys, if you do it through PayPal,
double rimming.
Double rimming.
I wonder what AI thinks of this conversation now when we're talking about rimming.
Oh, we're getting flagged, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting sent to a third-party reviewer.
Oh, is Slave still here? Slave, are you still here? Because there's a new thing that's appeared on YouTube. So you might see on some of my videos advertisements for certain things popping up. It's nothing to do with me. It's this new thing that they've brought out, which you have to opt into. Buggery, a great British pastime. Nothing wrong with a bit of buggery every now and again. So he's looking quite cool. Kind of like similar stance to his lieutenant there. So there's that one. So yeah, they brought out this new thing. I just don't get
Blue Plastic.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Blue Plastic.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's so people, if they mess up when doing their paint job, you know, because it's meant to be for a new starter kit. So if they mess up, the blue's going to hide it because it's very McCrag blue.
Nah, me no like me.
If you do this seminar, please upload a full video on your channel. I might have to upload it on a completely different platform. I may have to, you know, only move away for my fans, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Only for the fans.
Only for the fans. And I could, special dispensations through PayPal could be made, direct messages and stuff like that. Fucking hell. God help anyone who gets hold of my phone with fucking me and Jen were together. Ooh. You have now.
Poor Jen's been dragged into it. She doesn't even know what's happening.
Oh, she knew. She knew. Just so everyone knows, Jen knows. So YouTube don't flag me and want to kill me. Right, that is one sprue down. There's going to be a live demo, potentially.
Watch this space.
Advanced class with the dirty Sanchez.
Oh goodness!
She's learning some musical instruments. She's got an oboe. It's pink, but she's going to learn to play that.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting one.
It's all about where you put the fingers, I've heard.
Indeed. Anyway, sorry about that, everyone.
Horrible tangent. Let's move back to Warhammer.
And I've cocked up here. I've missed something. Hang on one sec. Let me just pop this back off again. There we go. Ooh, it snapped a little bit. Oh, has it snapped as well? That's some of the risks that you take. Because that was meant to go through there like that.
Oh, that happens all the time when I built my interceptors. Right. What is next? I guess I'll be doing some rimming as well.
Hive Tyrant's base is done. Would you like me to post it? Yeah, fucking absolutely, dude.
Oh, Burner, you're absolutely right. It does remind you of Kinder Eggs.
Yeah.
Little toys, yeah.
But so with this one, because I've broke it, this one I'll probably end up having to glue now because I've broke it. Why are they blue? Because they're a starter set, so they're meant to be for people who've never really played the game before, never painted before. So when then they're undercoating, if there's any mistakes, it's nice and easy to rectify because it's in the same colour as they're going to eventually paint it, because they always do everything as a starter set as Ultramarines, don't they? So that's why they're blue. Plus what they'll probably do now is they'll release a new start set, like they did the Dark Angels. They'll probably do a new Ultramarine one as well. Or they'll do other ones like I'm just doing with different coloured sprues. There you go, it's that.
Hey guys, remember when Blood Angels are meant to be the highlight of this edition?
Yeah.
That didn't freaking last long, did it?
I think they messed up there. Red doesn't sell very well. I think they should have went with
Crimson Fists.
Crimson Fist. I've said it for a while. As soon as we're talking about rimming, Penny arrives. Hey, Penny, you're all right. She could probably see Zen laughing his head off, and she's like, "Oh, let's come and have a little talk about the rimming."
Penelope, run!
Yeah. Zen's going to be asking you to try some new things tonight. Maybe not. Maybe
Did
not.
You know not what you have walked into.
Given 5 Terminators cost 40 quid. Yeah. But there you go. There's the next guy.
Hold on, I finished. Oh wait, no.
Okay, bye.
Run.
40 quid for 2 units, 6 paints, a book, and some little bits. Yeah, pretty much. You get a tape measure. You get like how to paint guides and stuff in that book. I would definitely recommend someone getting it.
That's what I appreciate about you.
He did it himself. He become a member himself. Legend.
I mean, it's worth it alone just for the lieutenant and the 5 Marines.
Yes. If you think about it, 10 intercessors is 40 quid. A lieutenant's like 25 quid. So that's just paid for it there. And then if you give, if you go halves with someone and they do the orcs, it's 20 quid then, isn't it? I'll just put Zen down. For some reason it didn't work. Zen D.
Oh no. Valrak's back in his Crusader outfit.
Oh Christ! Is he streaming again? Is he?
Yes.
Streamed before, didn't he? He's after.
He loves working out that uniform, didn't he?
10. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You're an absolute legend. I'm just going to pop you down on all the things. So don't forget, make sure everyone is here Sunday. Because... Oh, have you done me some questions, by the way?
Oh, a couple. I need to have a look, see.
Yeah, so...
Word.
So, well, basically what happens is, on a Sunday, it's the Sunday preview. And it's going to be a little bit later than normal, only because I've got to drop someone off at work, but I might just give her some money so that she gets a taxi in, because I want to stream early. So what we do is we do the quiz. So we always do a quiz, and it's fastest finger first, and what pops up on my chat. So it might be on your chat that you've done it first, but it's what pops on my chat, because I show you then my chat so you can see it. So I tend to do 50 questions plus some bonus questions. Every multiple of 5 tends to get put down for a free draw. And there's 10 prizes. There's 10 pick a prize. There is 80 better luck next time. And there's 10 you owe me a membership. You owe me a super chat and stuff like that. Because if I'm going to give a prize, I've obviously got to get something back in too. So the booby prizes are, there's 4 you owe me a £5 super chat. There's 4 you owe me a membership. There's 1 you owe me 5 memberships, and there's 1 you owe me a £25 super chat. But then on the flip side, you can pick any of the prizes you want, which could be more expensive than 25 quid. So we have the quiz, and then after we do the quiz, we do all the multiple marble races. So far, we are definitely having 5 races, because I've times everyone by 10. We've got 4,000 names down as it stands right now. So we'll have 4 preliminaries. Top 10 then get put through to the final. We've actually gone over 4,000. So we'll have 5 plus all the typing in chat and everything like that. So we're going to have at least 6 marble races on that day. So it's kind of going to be a bit hectic. So chat will... Normally I don't get to interact a lot with chat. That's where the mods then come in and answer questions and whatnot. But yeah, so quiz night, and then it's the giveaway. And then pretty much what we do then is on the following night, anyone who's gift memberships during the quiz night will do extra spins to see if they win. Because what I noticed last time was, because everyone was gifting memberships and super chats and stuff like that, it was taking a lot longer to get to the marble race. So the plan this one will be the quiz night. Anyone who gifts memberships that night will be put down and get put through to the marble race. We'll do the quiz night, we'll do the marble races and do the monthly thing. Then the following night on Monday minis, we'll do something small. We'll do all the rolls for the prizes for the memberships, and then we do Monday minis. When's the 50 likes thing again? So the Grease Piece 50 likes compensation thing finishes on Monday. So you've not done it yet. You've not hit 50 likes on any stream. So if we get to Tuesday and none of the streams have had 50 likes on, Grease Piece gets either a Fulgrim or an Angron or something like that, because there's £100 sat there of his. So he's happily donated £100 of his last month's wins to get more things for you guys. But you've all basically just turned around and went, fuck you, Grease Piece. Sorry. So yeah, it will be a good night. Make sure you're all here, because it will be a good night. I will be, because I'm off at work on the Monday. I may drink. I doubt it, because I'll probably have jobs to do, but I may drink just for a bit of fun.
Oh, I've sent you those questions, by the way. There's not a lot, and one's a 2-parter. Thank you. I'll probably... How many in total is there? 5.
Oh, Slave, there you are. Right, Slave. Have you seen this new thing? You know, like we got the rubies, which is new. Have you seen this new shopping thing? Have you seen it? So, basically, if you're on YouTube and you're content creator who's monetized, the YouTube have introduced these new things. So, they got rid of super stickers and brought in the rubies, which you guys all know about. But they've also brought this shopping thing in. So if you start seeing like adverts popping up on the channel for Imperial Agents, Codexes, Space Marines, this, that, and the other, it's because the AI of YouTube has seen something. It's then going to link it to someone it's affiliated with who sells them, and it'll pop up as an advert on my channel. So if you start seeing Space Marine adverts, that's why. And if anyone buys through them, I actually get a kickback. So it's another thing. But
nice.
No, they won't pop up for me as well because I've got the premium. But I've been having a look at some of them over the last couple of ones, and they're like stupid money, so I wouldn't buy anything. Knowing you the adverts will be Prozac, fair enough. It's hard to get 50 likes on a stream with 30 viewers. It is hard, but there's been 123 people come and go. So there's been some people who've watched who could like it. So on average, we get between 200 to 400 people. So I get, yeah, there's 28 people now, but yeah, it's doable. Temptation not to like just to see GPP paint a cool centerpiece model is now real. There you go. Well, I'm going to finish Angron. I've got to do a bit of dry brushing on his base, and I've got to rim it, and Angron is done. And I'll take a load of pictures, and I'll upload it onto the August Monster or Vehicle event, which finishes Monday. There you go.
I just have to finish rimming the lion and paint his sword, and that is me.
Slave, you don't know that until I look at the analytics a couple of days later. But historically, if I just go into my analytics page now, so I'll give you an example. Analytics, YouTube Studio. I'm going to go into, say, what should we have a little look at? Let's go into a stream. Oh, if there's anyone new here as well, please hit the like button, subscribe button. We're not any new subs today. Right, let's go into content. Let's go into one of the videos that did... What the hell? That's just taking forever. Gifts are the Insta version of Super Chats, pretty much. Right, here we go. Right, let's go into the live from a couple of days ago. Let's go into one... There we go. Let's go into the Sunday preview, right? Right, if I click on the analytics, so it says we got audience-wise. So it says here we got... Where's it gone? There you go. So we said we got 297 people coming and going. But when you go into the analytics, it says 157 of them were unique viewers. So we had people coming and going. Obviously, people will watch, disappear off, come back, go and look at other things, come back, stuff like that. That's natural. But yeah, it's unique-wise, we're getting the right numbers to be able to do it. All right, so that's them three. 35 and 36. Just need everyone to start hitting that subscribe button so we can shift this bloody Armageddon box. Does nobody want to win it? Is that what you're all saying? You all hate it because it's Blood Angels? How dare you? No,
wait, man, I'm going to head.
You going to head off, dude?
Yeah, I've got an early day in the morning.
No worries. I'm just going to do these last couple, and then I'm going to do the same myself because I've got a few bits to do. It's 10 o'clock. I need to get going myself. So do this.
Right.
Head. But thank you very much for popping in. Take care.
No
I didn't realise Winchester had shot off. Thank you, Winchester, for popping in as well. You posted that base. Where did you pop it? Let's have a little look. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. That's gorgeous. I do like that. I came into the conversation on rimming. Who wouldn't enjoy it here? Abso-fucking-lutely. I mean, you're a big fan of rimming, aren't you, Penny? Sorted, it's going to be big, is it? Oh, fucking hell. So we're doing, so Berna's doing me a thing for Jen's dice because she's got 16mm dice. So, you know, one of these things? One of the dice sorters. Oh, it's great. It's great. I take it or leave it. Zen, however, he's a big fan. Okay, we're learning. Have I missed something? I have missed something. Where is number 31? Did I leave 31 behind? I did. So we're learning something about Zen. So Zen, does he like doing the rimming on his bases, or does he like someone else to rim the bases for him? Sorry, don't answer that one. I'm just being fucking stupid. Oh, where has this conversation come from? Oh. That got past your filter. We all know something about Zen. Woo! I have to admit, there's nothing wrong with a good bit of rimming. It does make your models look a lot better. I'm going to definitely say that. Rimming definitely makes things a lot better. Because what you don't want like bits of splashes, especially when you're doing like a you know, a nice scenic bit that's got like, you know, mud and brown on it. You know, you don't. It helps getting rid of all that brown base, doesn't it? Really, gets rid of that. I mean, there's a little bit of red and a little bit of yellow on the base I'm currently working on, so that's why I want to try and get rid of that and make it and rim it quite well and make it look a lot nicer. A rim a day keeps the doctor away. Yep. Rosy red GPP. There we go. You go in, Java. He's off to go and do some rimming himself. Oh, you described as a rosebud. All right, rosebud, my old son. So there you go. There's another one. That's a good pose, actually. I quite like that one. That's quite a good pose. All right, let's move on. Let's do these two, and then I am going to disappear. 40, mainly because A, I'm really, really hungry. Because I don't actually get chance for any tea these days, because I get home from work, I get changed, I then take someone to work, I come home, I stream. I don't get a chance to do anything. Right, 40, 39... 44. Fancy a burger. So I haven't got any. 41. Jen brought some great ones on from work. You know, because she works as a food place. She got some free ones. Like they overdid the packing or something like that. Sent too many. And she got like a pack of 30. Like really, like there were steak ones. Were great. Square though. So I think they were on the way to like, because she does sorts out food for like football stadiums and stuff like that, Premier League football stadiums. So I think they're on the way there, like the executive boxes and stuff. So I was very happy with my steak burgers, I'll tell you that. We need 43. Is that one of them as well? Yes, 43 and 44. Sorry, I'm missing the chat here. You guys still on about rimming? It's rimmer. Rimmer. Wendy's could be a shout. It's expensive to get it here though, that's the only thing. Slaith Rimmer. How are we, Ace? Let's get these these last little bits done. Mustn't go on there. Where's that one go then? What am I missing here? No, it's right. Just isn't sitting right, which is kind of weird. Have I got the right one? One sec, everyone. There we go. Shouted. I was just doing it wrong like a dingleberry. Sometimes can be a bit fiddly to put together these things. It can be a pain in the ass. You've got to kind of just do it right. Not pop off like that. Because this one's got a hook under the back here, and you kind of do it like a weird sort of... Which is weird, this one. Does that go on there like that? Yeah, that does go in there, so why the fuck? Hang on a sec. Let's do it this way. So I pop that underneath there. Even the push fits have got really bloody complicated. Whoever designed this one needs a good slap in the face. This one's quite a complicated one. You didn't see that. Didn't see that one. And it's gone. There we go. That was interesting. There we go. Right, that's that bit on. Oof. Building my dwarves has been a breath of fresh air. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of them which are pretty nice to put together, and then there's some things which are daft the way that they do them. But the older stuff is so much easier to put together. You know, like the old models that were out years ago that they're trying to resell to you. So much better. Wow, you never see a model get dropped like that on one of those various colour-based Space Marine channels. Has anyone clipped it and sent it to me? Right, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. Cool. Right, so there's 5. Right, last one. Oh, shit, yeah. I forgot to turn adverts off when Zen gifted. I do apologise. I do apologise, everybody. Turn off monetization. Monetization is now off. I am sorry, Kundril. I am very sorry. You're absolutely right. You can rim me later. I mean, spank me later. I mean, tell me off later. What have I got on my mind? It's Penny's fault. Do I want to see a yeah, you want to see it? Want to see a magic trick? Ta-da! I went flying, didn't it? Yeah, there is one. I've only built 5, and one of them was a bit iffy, but I've heard there's like a really pain in the ass in the Armageddon box set. I still need to put that bugger together as well. Still got 5 of them. Oh, good. I'm sweating. Roasting now. But these are nearly done. They're not bad, you know. For a starter set, for a lieutenant and 5 intercessors, I would definitely get it. I did, obviously. But I would definitely recommend it. You get some good paints that you're going to use. Lead Belcher, especially. If you're doing Ultramarines, then you got Macragge Blue, Retributor Armor, Mornfang Brown. So yeah, there's stuff in there that you're definitely going to use. So I would definitely recommend people buy this kit. 100%. 100%. And you get it at your low, exclamation mark Wayland. You can get it cheaper than I paid for it because I bought it from my local one when I was getting all the bits and bobs for you guys for the giveaways. Which I'm surprised you haven't pushed for a giveaway considering there's all new stuff. It's like, what? My giveaways aren't good enough for you anymore? Is Dank still here or has he run off to larger yellower Space Marine channels? Wrong one. Just realised you're an Ultra Smurf. Well, I can't wait for the Ultra Squats that Skull Sorcerer's doing. I can't wait to see a full army of Ultra Squats. Ah, shit. Cocked up. Forgot about the head. I cocked up. I just need to put the head in. Luckily, it's all push fit, so you can just pop them off without breaking them, he says. No Eradicators in the combat patrol, just Intercessors, Vanguard, Vets, Librarian, and Captain. Very true. We've got it here if you want to have a little look. You get some paints as well. You get Macragge and Retributor Armor. So Captain, Librarian, Vanguard Vets, Speeder, and Vanguard Vets. That's what's in it. That's what's in it. You do get the Speeder in, though, which is... Oh, fuck, I brought this one as well now. You get the Speeder, which is good. Multi-part Eradicators when? Soon. Soon. I reckon they'll do them. No, actually, no, they only come in threes. I don't think they'll do them. That's basically the new Combat Patrol and Hobby stuff, right? Yeah, pretty much, Varo. Yeah, that's how they've done it now. Combat Patrol and Hobby stuff together. Coffee, yeah. They're being posted. So they'll take a few weeks to get to you, bud. I've left the receipt in work, so I can't give you the tracking, which I don't think the tracking number will work anyway. I think it's on a UK base, but yeah. Cajuns has gone. Coffees has gone. Jesus Christ. Who else has went? There's a few that's not gone because we're waiting for other things to be added to it, like GHB and stuff like that. Coffee, what you got to remember is, for me to post to America, A, I had to wait for other things to arrive, and B, it's fucking expensive to send it to America, mate. And YouTube is a month behind. I mean, in reality, because it was done this month, I could have waited till the end of this month to post it, because that's when I get the money for it, but I'm not a bastard, so yeah. Also, as well, bear in mind, Coffee, a few of the things were free. So, yeah, if you keep... This is not for you. Me not having to go at you. This is like other people in the past. But if you harp on about, like, if you sent it, you come across as ungrateful. So, just remember that. It will come. There you go. There's the last one. There's the last one. So, there they are. There is the 5-man Intercessor squad. And the Lieutenant. Done, dusted, and they look lovely. They look lovely. They're very nice. Oh no, they've been posted now. It's not me that you need to wait on now. It's the so I've sent it via Royal Mail. So they'll use different couriers to get it to you. So it's all now just a case of waiting for them now. And last thing that I sent to America took 2.5 weeks to get there. So that's the only thing you got to remember. Yeah, everything was sound. Everything was fine, Cajun. Yeah, everything was sound. Everything was sound. I think, if I remember rightly, I think I had to take 2 of them out the box, put a bit of bubble wrap around them, and take the actual box itself and flatten it down. I done it the other day. Right. Let me just pop this up. Alright. So yes. I know you're grateful coffee. I know you. It's. I would want it straight away. So it's just, and you've done well by not like asking millions and millions of times, but you know it's on the way now. So it's outside of my control. It's completely outside of my control. Yeah, you probably should wear the shirts I got for you, Slave. Yeah, because they took about 3 weeks to get to you, Slave, as well, didn't they? So they took ages. They went to Canada, so they took ages. Oh, is it not focusing? There we go. Right. Are those done with the potato mode? Or yeah, the camera just wasn't focusing on them because I hadn't set it to do it. Right, I'm going. I am going. Oh wow, that's burner. That's going to be fucking huge, isn't it? That's going to be big. Right, I'm going to go. So tomorrow I'm doing Tyrannid Thursday for Cajun. So Tyrannid Thursday, we're going to put together the Norn. I've still got the bits and bobs up here ready. So we're going to do the Norn as much as we can of that. Then we're going to do... But don't forget everyone to pop over to Slave's channel in a bit as well and watch Slave, because he'll be going live in about an hour or so, I imagine, just over an hour. Friday I'm not streaming, or Saturday. So you've only got me once now before the giveaway on Sunday. So make sure you're there Sunday, everyone. But good night, everyone. I love you all. I'm going to tidy up, go and get something to eat and go from there. So take care. Love you all. Have a great evening. And exclamation mark Slave. Go and watch Slave play a little bit of Diablo 2. He's good at it, actually. He's really good. Good night, all. Take care. Love you all.